You are watching Talk 365 TV's extended TV interview and online consultation with Grant A. Fairbanks, Art of Plastic Surgery.
Hey everybody, welcome to our Talking Wellness series. Now you are at the extended TV interview and online consultation. You've made it. So this means you saw our TV interview, you saw a Wellness Minute, and you want more. You want to know way more about what Dr. Fairbanks does and how his approach is different and all of the amazing things that he brings to the table. So welcome. We're going to dive right in. Dr. Fairbanks, I am so thrilled to have you a part of our new team of wellness experts because I'm going to brag on you a little bit, so get ready.
Okay.
You are among the top doctors in this industry of plastic surgery. You have a huge list of accreditations, starting with being board certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery, recognized by the American Board of Medical Specialties, past president of the Utah Plastic Surgery Society and the Salt Lake Surgical Society. Plus, you have affiliations with the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, the American Cleft Palate Craniofacial Association, the International Society for Auricular Reconstruction, and the Aesthetic Society. Then, in your spare time, you are an adjunct assistant professor of surgery at the University of Utah School of Medicine. And then every year, you teach a medical life drawing and sculpture course for the Aesthetic Society's national meeting. So basically what all of this points to is that over your 17 years in this industry, you have honed proven advanced surgical skills with artistic skill that results in both functionality and aesthetic beauty, but most importantly, natural looking results. And what is interesting to me is that it is this artistic skill that sets you apart as such a gifted and talented surgeon, and yet it is the artistic skill that is the thing that almost made you not a surgeon.
You're correct.
So you are a fourth generation Utah artist, and as a kid you were determined to follow in the footsteps of your grandpa and become an artist yourself. So before we dive in and talk too much about all of your specialties, I'd like to go back a little bit and tell me about your family and your journey, because your history in this community as well as in art is really, really interesting.
Well, I appreciate that, Holly. Growing up, I spent a lot of time with my grandfather. My grandfather was Avard Fairbanks and a prominent Utah artist. Is known for many of the mascots in high schools and at major universities here. It's like the BYU Cougar and the University of Utah Ute Indian behind the Union Building. He's known for multiple monuments around the state of Utah, as well as the nation. In particular, he's got some statues in the Statuary Hall at the U.S. Capitol. He's known for designing the initial Dodge Ram hood ornament for the car in 1932. This is when he was at the University of Michigan as a sculptor and receiving his PhD. In 1947, he returned back to Utah and started the College of Fine Arts at the University of Utah. And I was able to go to Italy with him and learned how to carve marble as a 12-year-old. So I wanted to be an artist like my grandfather. Later on, I spent some time in Italy during my college years. And at that time, I was doing some work where I was working with people, and I enjoyed doing that. And I thought, you know, I'm wondering if I should do something different than just being an artist. And my father is a plastic surgeon, and he's also an artist. In fact, he's responsible for the Eagle on Eagle Gate here in Salt Lake City. So I came home and got back into school at the University of Utah, and I started with a technical writing class, and I chose ear reconstruction because my father was taking care of some children with ear deformities, and I was able to watch the surgeries. Once I saw the change in these children's lives, I decided that that's what I wanted to do.
That's awesome.
So between medical school and residency, I was in the Army as a general medical officer, eventually completed a plastic surgery residency. During that time, my plastic surgery rotation was in Hangzhou, China with Operation Smile. And that's when I was introduced to cleft lip and palates. There I learned that reconstructive surgery and cosmetic or aesthetic surgery are really one and the same.
Yeah.
The question is why are we doing the surgery? And that's what determines whether it's reconstructive or cosmetic. So that's how I became the plastic surgeon that I am today.
I love it.